honestly, it was also a shock to me. But not because it wasn't meant to happen, but because I finally found the courage to say yes to a dream that I thought was over. And it's always in the back of my mind to join again, of course. Pageant fans and supporters every year always ask me, are you going to join again? Do you have one more fight in you? And in my mind, I'm always like, I want to join again, but it has to be at the right time. And I have to make sure that it feels right. So when this opportunity presented itself, and especially at the city where I first started with pageants, it felt like a sign to say yes to the opportunity. And I have full support from Manila, my friends, my family, and it was too good of an opportunity to pass a dream that I thought that I couldn't do anymore. So I'm excited to be back here on the pageant stage because it's been about 4 years since Miss Tourism World, and I know I've grown a lot since then. I've built businesses, I'm more rooted in my purpose, and I'm more connected with who I am, and I think that's really what's going to elevate me in this pageant. And I'm so touched by everyone's reaction when I came to the contract signing, to be honest. I was nervous because I didn't know how the reactions of the pageant media would be, but when you guys saw me and screamed my name, it definitely made me realize that I made the right decision. And whatever happens, it's an experience, and I'm just ready to be present in all of it.
I just keep on.
Hello. See you again.
Okay, as a pageant veteran, what one important message would you like to give to your distinguished
As a pageant veteran, one thing I would really say is to be mentally prepared. Having the responsibility of the title or a crown, whether it's just in a city, province, or you already have an international title, you really need to have a strong mindset because there will be a lot of people trying to bring you down or trying to change you who you are. But if you're so rooted in who you are, your purpose, and what you're doing this for, your why, nothing can really break you. And in a competition like Miss Universe Philippines, where it's so elevated and everyone is so ready to get that crown, if you believe in yourself, do the work, and live that, then you can definitely survive this.
short follow-up story. Okay. For you, what is the best about being a Manileña representative country?
I mean, it's the capital city of the Philippines, it's the heart of the Philippines. Like what Jasmine said, it's, people know Manila when they come here, and I think I'm such a good representative of Manila because it's a city of resilience and heart and opportunities. And when people want to pursue their dreams from other provinces, they go to Manila. And I would really resonate with that because I think my whole journey is of courage and growth and pursuing my dreams no matter the timing. But Manila is definitely a city that I wanted to represent for a while.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here. I'm attorney ko of the advisory. Ay, may legal po sa likod. My question, I have I'm going to have a follow-up question. Any questions about that also. Being a Talas a pageant veteran, is it an advantage or disadvantage?
I definitely think it's an advantage because I have, with the experience that I have with different pageants, I was able to take away a lesson from each pageant, and I think it's made me stronger. I'm sure you all see me in my first pageant community Filipinas. I thought that it was going to be a different outcome, right? But when that didn't happen, it didn't break me, it made me stronger, which is why I wanted to join again and try my hand at this world, because I really wanted to find my purpose and are so rooted in the advocacies. And with that, I was able to learn another lesson, to figure out who I am, to figure out what community I wanted to serve, and again, that comes with experience. And now I am in the Miss Universe Philippines stage to take all those lessons with me that I've learned, the failures that have allowed me to become stronger and better and more confident in who I am. And so I think it's definitely an advantage, and I want to show everyone that with time and experience, you can come out stronger and more certain of the woman you're meant to be.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a very
Hello, Justin. Hi, Justin.
Hello.
This is also for the start. Why is advocacy essential in any pageantry? And what advocacy will you share with Miss Universe Philippines organization?
One of the main reasons why I joined pageants in general is because when I first watched the pageants of Living Filipinas, I was inspired by, at that time it was Ariela Arida, the golden year, and I was inspired by how she used the platform. Yes, she was a very simple girl, but once she was given the title of the crown, she stepped up to the responsibility of using her platform to empower other women to champion for causes that are close to her heart. And when I watched that, I said to myself, parang kaya ko yan. And this is, I feel like this is the direction I want to go. Of course, it's a dream to be a beauty queen, but being a beauty queen of purpose is even more meaningful, which is why our advocacies are so important. But you have to choose one that is actually close to your heart, because that's when it will truly come out as genuine. And for the past few years, I have been advocating for accessible and equitable healthcare with my two best friends, actually, who are somewhere behind you. We started a pharmacy together, and through that, through our business partnership, we were able to work with local governments and NGOs on providing medical conditions for people who can't really afford healthcare. And with that, we usually serve about 500 people, and I try to spread that all over the So that definitely would be my advocacy, is to advocate for healthcare and wellness and making sure there's access to health. Thank you.
I guess.
Hello.
Dr. Robert, the Manila Committee. We have a very popular player in Manila. Given the chance to have a 15-minute meeting with him, what do you want to discuss with him?
If I had a conversation with him,
15 minutes.
he is very influential, I know that, and if I had a 15-minute talk with him, I would simply ask him how I could use my platform as well as he did, to make Manila great, and to always have the reputation that when you go to Manila, you can pursue your dreams, you have opportunities, and I also want to be that voice for people who want to try their hand at coming to the city, and to showcase also the beautiful history of Manila, like Intramuros, Rizal Park, and hopefully as a representative of Manila, and if I were able to ask Isco to show me around so that I can better highlight the tourism of Manila, because the world deserves to see it, or the universe. Thank you.
Hold on just a few moment to just have some. There you go. Very good.
Perfect. Perfect.
I just be. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, with my friend's question here, going back as a pageant player, I wonder at this point, does it get any easier or harder? And how are you summing up your Miss Universe Philippines journey so far?
Mentally, I think it gets easier because over the years, well, when I started pageant, I think I'm very type A, so I like to overanalyze. I like to make sure that I'm over-prepared and nothing can go wrong because I'm such a perfectionist. But the more I kind of let go, the more things kind of flow to me and I become more confident in who I am. And with Miss Universe Philippines, I didn't want to hold on too tight to be perfect. of challenges. I think it's because I came in a little bit late, so of course I am catching up to the other girls. But because I'm a veteran, I am prepared for the challenge and I adapt very easily.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Justine, I just want to ask about the viral, about the netizens saying that Manila is not a place in the streets to stop. The netizen that's saying that Manila is not placing anything in Miss Universe Philippines pageant so far. Getting a good place maybe in Miss Universe.
Placement. Hashtag place.
Wow, yes. I'm here to change that. Hopefully this year, with my experience and being a veteran, I hope to put them on the back of the map. And, you know, we have to take it easy on the girls because we do our very best to prepare, to work hard, and the outcome, we can never control. The only thing we can really control in pageants is how well we do, how well we prepare, and how we react to it. So it's sad when people say, oh, Manila is a place, because that girl, obviously she deserves a chance as much as anyone does. It just comes down to faith and luck as well, and what the judges are looking for. But this year, I'm hoping to change that and put Manila on the map. Thank you.
Pagbuhay ng Army Danilo from the Philippines. A lot of fans are saying that this year's Miss Universe Philippines is the teaser edition because a lot of teasers have come out from those who have already signed up. And even those who were not confirmed yet, a lot of people knew that they will be competing. However, in your case, wala kaming na-receive na kahit anong bulong-bulungan, no rumors that you will be joining. How were you able to hush-hush? And was it a conscious strategy on your end? And what do you hope to achieve with that strategy of yours?
You know how everyone has pasado before, months before the screening, doing like, what do you call it? Moving the bustle?
Pagalawin.
Yeah. So this was my version of that, just showing up. And I obviously like had this in the back of my mind to join once again the Philippines. And again, I was waiting for the right time, and I was also asking for signs and alignments if I should join. And once that was presented to me, I said yes. I showed up to the contract signing and was welcomed with such a warm response. And I actually preferred it that way because I didn't have to overthink about what other people are going to say to me leading up to it, being a veteran. I know everyone has their opinions, especially that this is my fourth pageant, you know, so taking away that stress and that factor actually just allowed me to go that day to be more comfortable and joining, and I want to join.
Thank you very much. Because of what you
Thank you.
I just want to thank you from Philippine Star. I see now that the challenge of our national entrant is no longer pasarela, because some of you have joined pageants. Is that the Q&A because you've been practicing it for all the years that you joined? Is that the wearing of the clothes? I think the new challenge of entrance now is the financial aspect. Because if you don't win, you might have a difficult time restructuring the debt. You know, pupunta talaga sa debt aside from the army. So, how do you advise young girls who look up to you in their journey going to a national pageant in being really prepared for the financial constraints of the journey?
Pageants have really evolved since the first time I joined in 2015, Pilipinas, where it was a lot more simpler. There was not a lot of voting or the pregnancy exist. You know, but as time goes on, we have to evolve. And it's exciting when change happens, especially in pageantry, because social media is so important nowadays. Right? But if I had to give advice for those who are joining now with the money aspect of pageantry, I think that you should first know why you're doing it, and if it's really something you want to do, you will make it happen despite the financial constraints. But not saying that you should go all in and spend all your savings, because at the end of the day, it is a gamble, it's a competition, you never know who's going to win. So be smart about it. Take some time to prepare, like you do with Q&A, with your look, everything. It also takes some time to prepare, reaching out to sponsors, reaching out to your local directors and asking them and being transparent with them to have their full support. Because once you communicate with them that you have a fighting chance and that they should support you and that you would really perform on the scene if they support you, then that's something that you have to talk to them about. So I do think it comes down to communication and really asking for sponsorship so that you're not in the competition stressing out about how am I going to get there? I have no money to transport. Like I've been there, done that. When I joined previous pageants, I feel like I didn't have enough money sometimes to go to.
Presentation about the entire mentioned that you should always be at your peak. So given the new selection process of Miss Universe Philippines, the new format, what would be your game plan in the next 2 months to make sure that you will be in the semifinals?
Well, the new mechanics of Miss Universe Philippines, of course, it's something new and exciting. And it's also something that I am wrapping my head around, so that I am someone who can adjust very easily, as you know. And I guess my strategy would be like, to look at all times, because everyone is always watching. And I guess that's an advantage of being a veteran, because I know what to turn it on, to turn it off, and to put on a show. In terms of support, I hope that fans and people who are voting will support me all throughout the way. I will do my best in showcasing myself in social media, in lives, in connecting with them more. And again, when they do the preliminaries, I will do my very best to showcase the very best. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi Justine, this is Jay from Pageant Trend. First, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I have a question. So given that you're a pageant veteran and you've joined a lot of pageants, especially on the international stage, so I just want to ask, what is one thing you want to change about your past?
Oh, really agad? Really agad?
What is one thing you want to change in the past? Your past.
If I had to change anything in the past, I would probably say to speak out more, because in the past I was scared to really speak out on what I want, whether it be through my preparation, my look, or what my focus should be, because I was so geeky in wanting to be perfect and be completely clean. But I think now when I look back at it, if I really spoke up and had my own voice, I could really show you my authentic self. And I wouldn't be so worried about looking so perfect all the time. Because when you're relaxed, that's when things can just gravitate towards you. So this time around, I'm not overanalyzing, I'm not stressing out about the nitty-gritty of things, but I'm just reminding myself of why I am here, the purpose that I'm here for, and the opportunity that was presented to me. Thank you.
Hello, Justin. This is Carl from Kayla. I just want to ask, going back in the year 2015, you were actually texting the celebrity parties back then, right? Have you talked to her already, or did you ask any advice from her?
Yes, actually, when she first joined again last year, I was so happy. I messaged her. I was like, congrats, I'm rooting for you. It feels like such a long time since we competed and trained together. And I feel like she's a sister to me, because when I was just starting pageantry for BDBD, she was also just starting, so we trained together with makeup, hair, and now that she's doing this all over again, I couldn't be more happier. So now that I'm joining her, she also did the same. She's very supportive and just telling me to just have fun, and of course everything will happen. Thank you.
Thank you. And just to follow up, how is your iPhone follow up? Another question. I know we are eyeing for a universe crown, but yes, we will win, diba? But in case, are you open for another crown or another crown?
Of course, to represent Philippines is always an honor, and it's something that I don't take lightly. If there was another opportunity like this in front as the one that they give to me because they can trust that I can win that, then I will give it my 100% to make sure that they did not decide the wrong thing.
Ano pala? Last question. Okay.
So, Justin, you joined Miss World Philippines. You joined now in Miss Universe Philippines. What makes you love it? Kasi three organizations. So, may nakabasa na ako online na, ay, ang strong na Justin kasi, ano siya na,
When I first wanted to join pageants, it was honestly Miss Universe Philippines that was my dream to compete in and to join. But as the years go by, it went to organizations and it became its own entity. And again, it wasn't the right timing for me to join Miss Universe, so which is why I wanted to find something that resonated with me at that time, which was Miss World and being also. But what keeps me going is the dream that I feel like is still unfulfilled. And because I was reassured that I have the support and from my family and friends, it's always what keeps me going when people support me in my dreams. And I don't think that you should ever give up. If you have something in your mind that if you can't sleep or you think you're going to regret it when you grow up, then I think you should pursue it no matter what happens. Thank you.
I just think for our last question. Justin, why should you win Miss Universe Wait. Once more. Once more po ba lahat? Yeah. Okay. Everyone on God? Okay. Justin, why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
I believe I'm ready to be the next Miss Universe Philippines 2026 because I am a woman of determination and a modern Filipina who builds, who serves, and who has a strong purpose that's rooted in service. And the Miss Universe organization is looking for core values like empowerment, leadership, and impact. And in the time that I was away from pageantry, I have grown into a woman to learn all those attributes and make sure that I take this responsibility seriously to make sure that I encourage others to pursue their dreams as a leader, to be impactful in their purpose. And now that I've found my purpose and my voice, I want to show the universe that once a Filipina stands in her purpose, the universe cannot ignore. Thank you.
Usapang introduction na lang. Like it's a final sign. It's a final sign. Kayo tayo. Wait lang po. Wait lang po.
saan ito may subs? Asan yung live subs natin? 1, 2, 3, and...
Justine Beatriz Delioso Calizarna, Manila!
Rapan mo namin siya. Okay, thank you. That's it. Alright. May mahabol pa ba tayo for today? Thank you so much to our media friends. Please, samahan po natin si Justin sa kanyang journey to the crown for Miss Universe Philippines. Magpapag siya ng always tag her and of course follow her also on Instagram. Usually plug her social media.
Mandela.
It's very random. And also, please, we could actually do, but before anything else, I would like to call on the supporters and of course our partners together with our Miss Universe Philippines Manila and calling on, of course, MEPH, Wakwak Golf Country Club, Century Tuna, Miss Mary Ann Mabutin, Miss Loni Cuenca, Miss Bianca Babber, Mrs. Angela Allcomer, Dr. Casey Mazini. Please come up on stage and let's have a photo opportunity. Also, Boyce Soriano and Jeff Nick of Wakwak Golf and Country Club. Please come over here on stage to have a photo opportunity with our beautiful ministers. APH, Golf Country Club, Century, Tuna, Boys Around, Miss Mary Ann Mabutin, our partners who are here. Let's have a photo opportunity with our beautiful Justine. Great photos.
Kiss! Kiss eh,
Also on stage, Miss Mary Ann Mabutin.
Ayaw niyo pa ako kanyamin yan.
Miss Taylor, Mrs. Angela Oni Kemmer, Dr. Lisa Lee. Please come here on stage to have a photo opportunity with Justine. Yeah, of course. Partners, of course, close and supporters of our very own Miss Universe Philippines, Manila.
Kaya ka na naman.
Super Twins! So we are full. We have Oh, it's Miss Manila reunion.
Lapit po kayo. Lapit kay
Lipat yung iba.
Justin.
May balance eh.
Ah,
With your cameras.
Ma'am Angela, okay lang lipat ka sa kabila?
And then let's bring that
Ah, kasi
And we have
yes,
our-
para balance po. Yeah, yeah.
What's our official hashtag? Hashtag just in time. There we go.
All right, everyone here. Look here.
Syempre, habos is
All right, good. Ay,
Justin and just in time.
hey guys.
Justin.
Tingnan mo, just in time.
Maybe she can sense.
Just in time.
Justin and just in time.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, and hashtag
Hashtag just in time.
Ay, wait. Casey.
Guys,
Wala na.
Naku, nag-alisa na.
Wala na.
It's okay. Hindi nahabol, hindi sila nakatingin.
to all our media friends, meron po tayo mga giveaway sa inyo. So, that's it.
Angela?
Together with your friends.
Yeah. Si Angela.